just do it. That's probably the answer you expected, right? Something along those lines, just pick up a camera and record. I get you. Sometimes it's not that simple. So I'm going to help you out. So I've been doing this whole YouTube thing for around about 10 months now, and there's a lot that I've learned, and there's a lot that I have left to learn. But the three biggest things when it comes to starting a YouTube channel is, number one, figuring out what do you want to do. And a lot of people have something in mind, putting it into actuality and turning it into a video, into a routine. That is something completely different. For me personally, I started off many years ago vlogging, but then I soon realized that my life was super boring and mundane. So it doesn't matter how much I wanted to create that kind of content, it wasn't going to be good. And it wasn't going to be consistent, which is the most important thing. Anybody could go out of their way and make a one-off great video because you're going to Disneyland Paris, but as soon as you come home, you need to be able to maintain that kind of consistency. The same goes with any kind of niche that you want to get into. For me now, it's gaming. This is something completely new, and I'm only making this video because I've got 2 weeks away from YouTube and I needed filler content. But for you, the most important thing is going to be to figure out what it is you want to do and what it is you can do on a consistent basis. A good example would be my Minecraft stuff. I love Minecraft to pieces. I'm part of an SMP. I play online with a bunch of other people. I've also got a hardcore series. On top of that, I do tips and tricks. And the great thing is about Minecraft is there's so many opportunities to change it up, to do something new, to try things that you haven't tried before. If you're into Call of Duty, that's a great avenue to go down. It's a little bit saturated, but you can do videos on every single update that happens, every single new gun that Call of Duty comes out with, every single new map. And if you can be one of the first couple of people to make that video and get it out there, the likelihood is you're going to get some views. But that is step one, figuring out what you want to do and what you can do on a consistent basis. And please listen to that last part, because there is no point starting something that you cannot maintain. Step two, so you have an idea of what you want to create, but the issue is, do you have the gear? If you do have the gear, congratulations, you're a step above everybody else. Goddamn, son, you're doing good. If you do not have the gear, or perhaps you have some but not everything you need, just start. This is the cliche bullshit answer you were expecting, right? When you clicked on the video, I knew it. But for real, if you're gonna vlog, you have a phone. If you're gonna make gaming videos, download OBS, get some screen recordings, literally just get Xbox and record some shit on there, turn it into a video, bam. You're done. The worst thing that you can possibly do when you have this idea in your head that you want to be a YouTuber, a streamer, is to wait until you're at that point when you have everything that you need. I've been doing this for 10 months. I've got 1,000 subs, which is not a massive amount in retrospect, but I've got a great community here. If I had waited until I had a new PC, which I eventually upgraded to, if I had waited until I had this camera and this lighting setup and this green screen, I would have been waiting 10 months and I would start with less than I have now. And I guarantee you, if I start a brand new channel with all this gear, it's still going to get 2, maybe 3 views, and that's it. So just make a start. Your first couple of videos are going to be terrible. Nobody's going to watch them. And the likelihood is you're not going to blow up, because that just doesn't really happen to many people. But that is where we go into step 3, the third and final trick that you really need to pay attention to if you want to make this a proper thing. SEO, thumbnails. As much as YouTube is a great place to share fun, interesting content, if you have an intention of turning it into anything else, there's a couple of rules to YouTube and the business side of things that you have to pay attention to. The first one being consistency. Like I said before, it doesn't matter if you start, you have to keep with it. And it doesn't mean a video every single day. It just means if you're only doing 1 video a week, make sure you do 1 video a week. When you're ready, turn that into 2 videos. When you're ready after that and you've got a little bit more free time, turn it into 3. Take it at your own pace, but whatever you do, it's got to be consistent. I would recommend at least 1 video a week though, so that the algorithm does kind of pick you up. But do what you're capable of. Just be consistent. Start understanding SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. It means when you put a YouTube video up, you have an option to add in tags, and it doesn't just mean typing in Minecraft because your video is about Minecraft. If you're going to the end to fight the dragon for the first time and you have this epic awesome video, don't put Minecraft dragon fight game over winning. That may be what your video is about, but nobody's searching that shit. Nobody is searching Minecraft dragon end. This is where it kind of leads into something else, which is make selfless content. There's stuff that you want to make, which is understandable. You want to make all these cool things that you have in your head. You want to do the Reddit React that all of your favorite YouTubers do. The issue with that is nobody's searching for it. What value are you adding to people's lives? Imagine that time is a commodity and you have a certain amount of minutes in every single day that you can spend. What value are you giving to people in exchange for that commodity? Why should they spend their time on you? That's why videos like tips and tricks, top 10s and all the rest of it, they're really good because it engages people, it teaches them something. Tutorials, walkthroughs, all that kind of stuff, even Let's Plays, they're not quite as popular, but they do work. Translating that into a different niche because you might not want to do gaming, let's talk about vlogs. What can you do to provide value to somebody else? If you're vlogging your day-to-day life, talk about cleaning and tidying tricks, routines, things you can do differently. If you're talking about tech, talk about the latest iPhone, the latest OnePlus, compare the two products. You may not own them, but you might be able to compare the specs. If you just bought a PS5 for the first time, tell people about it, educate. As long as you're providing some kind of value for that time, it puts you in a whole nother league, a whole nother category to everybody else that is just making selfish content and only making videos that they want to make because it's fun for them. So those are your 3 essentials. Step 1, figuring out what you want to do on a regular basis that you can maintain. Don't worry so much about the gear. Yes, it does matter to a certain extent, but nobody's going to click on my video over yours just because I've got a DSLR, because I've got a fancy mic and all the rest of it. If the quality of my content is not very good, this video is getting 10 views and being left in a YouTube trash. That's all it comes down to. And the third and final step is understanding who you're creating content for and how you can reach them. If you want any advice on how to understand SEO, there's plenty of advice out there. Check out Vanessa Lau on YouTube. I learned a crap ton of stuff from her when I first started out. Download applications like VidIQ so that you can understand how tags work, and they even give you recommended stuff. It's completely free. There's a premium option, but you don't have to pay for it. But that's pretty much it. Get started. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll be more than happy to reply. I've replied to every single comment I have ever received on this channel. I'll be more than happy to reply to yours. Good luck on your YouTube journey. I'll make another one of these videos soon. I love your faces. You're amazing. You're beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.